watching KPVM News 46. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 46. Now we go to Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Tapping our news, Walmart is out with a warning for investors. The world's largest retailer reveals earnings are likely to come in lower than forecast. The retailer's finances were dented by that $16 billion acquisition of Flipkart, the online retailer based in India. Sales growth at Walmart is still expected at 2% for the fiscal year. Walmart is now picking up Advanced Auto Parts to open up its own auto specialty store online. CNBC reports Walmart is cutting costs by $200 million since switching to LED lights and using more efficient floor wax. Dollar Tree is a stock to watch. Shares spiked on word that the billionaire investor Carl Icahn is taking about a 6% stake in the company. The stock is down 20% this year. Checking earnings news, Goldman Sachs profit is up 19% on strong business from its investment banking division. Revenue topped Wall Street estimates at $8.6 billion.
Thanks so much, Angela. Well, on the Board of County Commissioners' agenda this week was the future of Lakeview Executive Golf Course.
Number one, I understand the problems that we had with this, trying to get it back to us. Again, I'll make the comment that getting a 44-page contract the morning of a meeting is problematic for me.
Yeah.
Page 5 of 26. Under cash registers, it makes a comment that each point of sale system register shall lock in sales totals and transaction records and use counters that can be reset. I just have a problem with counters that can be reset because there's no point in having counters if someone can just go reset them and start all over again. So, just a comment.
Okay.
It's a problem I have. So, we're giving them 180 days.
Yep.
Written notice with cause. That means if we catch them stealing or doing something wrong or deliberately, wrecking golf carts, whatever, they still have 6 months on the contract. I have a problem with that. Normally, with cause, we give people 30 days and you're done. The last problem I have is that on the last page, 26 of 26, we talk about golf cart maintenance and payment for services. Mm-hmm. That's really not in the contract. That's referenced in the contract as an attachment, which to me means that whole attachment becomes part of the contract.
I'll have to check into the cash register and the comment about the counters being reset. I imagine it's not something that anybody would have access to reset, but again, I'll have to check into that. And as far as the golf course or the golf carts, that is the addition to the contract because it shows what the original scope of services was that was put out in the RFP and then what the contractor responded with. So it shows they're saying that for this fee, this is all of what we're going to do and these are the fees that we're going to be charging. So that's what that addition is to the contract.
But again, why isn't it part of the contract instead of referenced to be part of a contract? That's my problem. I just like to see things in the contract, so when I'm looking at a contract, I know what I'm looking at instead of having to go find an addendum somewhere else.
With a contract like this, we're trying to promote sales for the golf course, so it's an incentive for the management company to work with us and work with the facility to promote those sales. We don't have a contract like this in any other enterprise or entity within the county, so it is unusual.
Thank you.
I have a motion and a second, and is there any public comment? Seeing none, any further discussion?
Nope.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say nay. 4-0.
And an animal training organization made a presentation before the county commissioners yesterday to train service dogs for veterans.
The BOCC report is sponsored by Jim Marsh Automotive of Las Vegas, Kia, Chrysler, Jeep, and Body Shop.
We're here today to introduce a program for the disabled veterans and sponsoring them for a certified service dog. We have researched and compared the costs and qualifications, and we have found the best and most economical option is a local certified trainer. The Sassy trainer, the owner, Tina Dixon, is an Army veteran and graduate of Bergen University of Canine Studies. Her program personally trains service dogs, creates service dog teams, and creates a positive therapeutic environment for the veteran. Homeless Responsive Nevada has contracted with the Sassy trainer to provide service dogs, training, and equipment to Nye County disabled veterans at the cost of $4,000 per team. The estimated completion of the program is 12 months. The training, harness, vest, patches, lead, food, shots, and the dogs are covered in this price. The Board of County Commissioners will receive a timely review of the progress of the classes and invitations to team graduations. We are requesting $16,000 to sponsor 4 teams.
In the Veterans Services Department account, is there that much left?
Yes, there is.
I'd make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve, do I have a second?
I'll second with discussion. I hope it works. I'm concerned, though, that you're going to give these dogs to homeless people who can't afford the food and other things, so hopefully, you know, that'll work out. But my second will stand.
At this time, there's a 2-year waiting, up to 2-year waiting program, and also the veterans would have to go into Las Vegas instead of being able to be transported here. The program is 3 days a week, and the veteran will have to attend those training sessions 3 days a week, and everything is right here in Pahrump. All the veterans that need the dogs are right here in Pahrump. And secondly, the applicants will be going through a process with the provider. It's about a 10-page application that has to be filled out by a physician to say that they can or need or require a dog. There'll be a therapist, a friend, and a relative who will have to give their recommendation, and there will be a face-to-face interview and a home visit. These dogs are going to be given to veterans who are in need and have financial or some financial stability to provide for themselves and for their dogs.
Call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed say nay. 4-0. Let the record show that Commissioner Boraski is not here.
And speaking of dogs, we're going to show you one available for adoption on the other side of this break.